I'm here to break the news to you guys, and I don't want to do this, but I mean, who else is better to do it than me? But it is something that not many people thought we would say, but it is true. Just like the title implies, yes, Call of Duty, it's ended. It's over, it's done, never to return. It has gone to the mountains, and we have never seen it since. And it is so sad. Or so happy based on your, I guess, opinion of Call of Duty, and considering that most people who don't play Call of Duty hate Call of Duty, and then even more people that play Call of Duty, hate it too. So, it's really based on your perspective here, whether this is a good thing or not. But on a more serious note, there's actually been some very, very interesting things happening and revealed to us by PlayStation, and I really want to talk about it because it is incredibly surprising. And where this is all coming from is that PlayStation released its kind of monthly thing where it tells us the most sold or downloaded game on PlayStation in the previous month. So today we're going to be looking at the most downloaded game on PlayStation in the month of December. And I do know that there are some things here that we have to take into account, because obviously this does not take into account physical sales of games, nor does it take into account other platforms. So there is that. But it still is a pretty good tell of what is going on here, because it is very strange. But let's not waste any more time and kind of look at this list. So as we see with this list, it's actually kind of split into two. We have America/America 2, and then you have the EU, but those countries are so out of date, and I don't really think people could even name 7 countries over there, so we're going to ignore that since they don't matter and only focus on the first one. And I want to reveal for you guys the top 3 because it is incredibly interesting. So the first one we have in the most downloaded game on PlayStation in December is Among Us. Now this makes sense because Among Us was already incredibly popular, and on top of that it's only $5 and it just recently came out. So it makes sense why that is going to be number 1. So it's probably going to out-download almost any game out there. But then it gets interesting when we get into 2 and 3. And as we could see with number 2, it is Spider-Man Miles Morales. And this is only made more shocking by when we look at number 3 being Call of Duty Vanguard. Yes, Call of Duty Vanguard is not topping the list in the second month of it being out. Keep in mind, I know Vanguard feels like it's been out since the actual World War II, but no, it was only released in November. So this was the only second month of it being out, and it's not topping the list. And even if we ignore Among Us because it's such an anomaly, so if we throw that out the window, it still wouldn't even be number 1 because it's behind Spider-Man Miles Morales, which on top of that has been out for an entire year. Call of Duty Vanguard is behind a year-old game. What is going on here? What is happening with Call of Duty Vanguard? If you guys still don't understand how crazy this is, but if we look at last year's, we could see Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was number 1, and then number 2 was Spider-Man Miles Morales. Okay, that makes sense because those games came out those years, but Vanguard came out this year and Miles Morales came out last year. If you guys still don't understand the magnitude of this, let's look at one of the worst selling Call of Duties of all time, of course, that being Infinite Warfare. This game, where was it in the second month of it being out? This is in December, and it was still topping the list. Literally every single Call of Duty in the history of Call of Duties has topped the list in the second month of it being out up until Call of Duty Vanguard, which is just insane. And it's only made even crazier by the fact that it's Miles Morales, a game that came out last year, and which is insane because when it did come out last year, last November, which of course was alongside Black Ops Cold War, when those two games were brand spanking new, Cold War was topping Miles Morales. So what is going on here with Vanguard? How poorly is it actually selling? If it can't even make top 2 in December when Infinite Warfare was still number 1 and Black Ops Cold War was beating the game it was losing to in the exact same situations. What is going on here? And Obviously, as I mentioned before I mentioned anything, this doesn't take into account all types of sales, obviously, but it still gives us a big indicator of what's going on here. And it is just shocking to see Call of Duty in this state. And I know we say in this state, but I mean, it's still third, which isn't bad, but at the same time, it is just not up to Call of Duty standards. And this just goes to show like what Vanguard is kind of doing right now and how it's performing right now. And this is just something to behold, I guess. I just don't even know how to describe what even the heck is going on with this game. Regardless, I just wanted to share this with you guys. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about this. Did you guys expect this with Vanguard or not? I'd love to hear what you guys think about it down in the comments section. I'm literally just keep looking at the list because I can't stop looking at it because I don't believe it. But it's true, it's the case. But anyways, though, that's all I really want to say. If you guys did enjoy the video, found it informative anyway, definitely do all the normal YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, bell, share, and all that great stuff. But I'm going to go. I'll catch you guys next stream, video, or whatever the heck it may be. And laters, guys.